not far from the top at all. It is a really short walk, is this? Nearly at the top. Absolutely amazing views. I love home. Well, near enough home. 10-15 minute drive. Pendle Hill looks absolutely spectacular over there, wherever it be. Just there, behind the reservoir. Gotta love hill days. Tackle this last little bit and then have a rest at the top. Another quick little stop. Take it in. This time next week I will either still be in theatre or I'll be out, depending what we find. Before I go into the surgery, obviously bar thinking about friends and family, Beth and Caleb, I'll be thinking about this. Makes you feel a bit emotional, really, just knowing what I've done over the last 4 weeks. 3rd of January I went up Crook Rise, which is over there. In the sun you can see the white of the trig point. Unfortunately there's no trig point at the top of Embsay Crag, but still. Yeah. Happy as Larry, whoever Larry is. I'm quite glad you can't see my eyes right now because I'm tearing up, so I'm gonna go. Bye. So I've sat down, had a think, moved the camera because obviously I wanted to see my sun might be a bit, well I say sun, it's getting really low now. So I started doing these walks for me, really, to make myself feel better, and I feel it has kind of escalated. Well, I kind of made it escalate really to start raising awareness about sarcoma. Yesterday morning I was on Dry Stone Radio and I was talking about my diagnosis, what I've been doing with the walking, why I've been doing it, and I've had a long hard think about why I'm trying to raise awareness. I think for me the thing is, when I was told I had something in my lung pleura, there were investigations done and I was told it was a cyst. Then 4 months later it was solitary fibrous tumour, and then only after a biopsy was it confirmed that it was synovial sarcoma. And I'm in these groups on Facebook, and every single day the question pops up from people that haven't yet been diagnosed or may never get diagnosed. It might be a lipoma, it might be a cyst, it might be a solitary fibrous tumour or something else that isn't sarcoma. But there's one thing that I've noticed throughout all of it, and that is that there are people that are told for months on end, sometimes even years, that's a lipoma, it's a cyst, it's nothing, and then it gets bigger, and then depending on which country you're in, the treatment is different. So some people in the States, if they've got a tumour larger than 5 centimetres, their oncologist will recommend chemotherapy, radiotherapy, surgery. Another doctor may recommend we remove it, then do radiotherapy, and then we'll do chemotherapy. In the UK, we will only do chemotherapy if it is metastatic, if it's spread elsewhere in the body. And these people that are waiting for these results, they can be saying, there was a lady today in the Sarcoma Support Initiative group on Facebook that has a 7 centimetre tumour in her thigh. She's had CT scans, MRI scans, and they're going, it's a lipoma, but we're going to remove it and then we'll biopsy it. Now, I've been told if they remove something that's a sarcoma, that the chance of it spreading are higher if you don't do radiotherapy first. My feeling is that everywhere that has a first-class healthcare system, be it private or run or paid for by government or the taxpayer, people need to get together, specialists, sarcoma specialists, radiography specialists, and they all need to get on the same page. Because if I was in a different country, I could already be on chemotherapy now for my primary tumour, and I could be sat in a bed really quite ill from that chemotherapy, but instead I'm in the UK, and that's how my oncologist decided to treat me, and here I am stood on top of Embsay Crag. Another lady, she messaged me, well, a sister messaged me first on Facebook. Her sister has synovial sarcoma, and her oncologist had said, I recommend chemotherapy because of the size of your tumour, then we do possibly radiotherapy, and then we remove it. They went and got a second opinion, and that doctor, that oncologist, said we do we do surgery, then we do radiotherapy. And she opted for that. She went for the surgery, and then now, after it's been removed, that oncologist is now saying because of the size of it, we'll do chemotherapy. And my personal opinion, I'm not a specialist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a sarcoma specialist, I'm not a radiotherapy specialist, but my opinion is you treat and remove. Everyone needs to get on the same page. So yeah, that's my thoughts for now. Sorry, that might seem like a bit of a rant, but yeah, raising awareness. Sarcoma is bad, but be positive. So in conclusion, after I got a little bit pent up then, different countries treat the same thing differently, but obviously each person's tumour is different places. There could be different pathological markers, and like I said in one of my earlier videos, I'm going to be quite anxious getting close to surgery. Now we're a week away, and I think after discussing stuff with Mind Matters today, my anxiety may have gone up a little bit more, but doing this keeps them lower than they would be if I wasn't. So that is part of my conclusion from today. So on the positive side of it, raising awareness. I've been trying to raise awareness for Sarcoma UK, a charity that it studies, it tries to research on all things sarcoma. also the Live for Others Foundation, which is states based. That was set up by a chap called Tim that unfortunately passed away in 2015. I was contacted by his mum last week, and she's going to send me a Live for Others Foundation t-shirt. I'm going to do some awareness raising for them. I started what's called the patient registry, so that's where people like me that have been diagnosed with synovial sarcoma, we give details of where our tumours are, treatment, and just basically share our story, and then all the information we give is then sent on to or put in a database so that people are made aware of the condition. It's not going to be a bad sunset this evening. Just take a quick photo of that as I'm filming. Anyway, I'm going to carry on, get back to the car. Doodle pip. It seems quite fitting that I'm finishing my walks. If I say finishing, I might sneak another one in next Monday. Anyway, but if this is my last walk before surgery, it seems quite fitting that I'm finishing it on the same track that I started on the 3rd of January. Up there. So that is that. I'm still laughing. Well, the reason why I'm laughing is because I haven't looked back over my video yet from the top, and I feel like I'm going to put it together and there's just going to be me stood at the top of a part snowy, part grassy hill, having a rant about why different doctors in different countries don't treat sarcoma the same. And I have to say, on that note, that I also have to remember that they are only human, and the reason why we're raising awareness is so that more can be done, so they have a better understanding of how to treat people like me. And that is that. I'm going to rest my voice because all I've done today is waffle. And I'll do some more videos before surgery. Like I said, probably get out on one more walk if I can push one in. Maybe. I know I'm going to. It's in me now. I'm loving doing this. So, yeah, that's that. Thank you very much again for your continued support, and that's me done for the day. Cheers. Bye.